It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions under the...
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off in Detroit. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
The questions about Jared Goff's future as an NFL starter, whether he's a long-term answer in Detroit, those are long gone. This offseason, signing a lucrative deal, including over $170 million guaranteed dollars. What I love about what he's done in the Motor City is he's created a sense of belief, a confidence that they have been waiting for, clamoring for. When he steps on the field and into that huddle, he elevates everybody around him. He's made believers in Detroit. Quite a redemption story for Jared Goff. That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They go play action with Goff. He puts some juice on a deep... Brought in inside the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
He's throwing for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build on. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. David Long getting to the spot that time.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Jackson now on third. But trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
To exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Play action now with Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
So the Ravens will try for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson off the play action. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Stops on the play by Zadarius Smith. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Lamar now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. He can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and covered just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Henry will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
And the pass is caught. At 2 more onto the score.
Ravens 14, Lions 8. Justin Tucker will kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And this won't be a return. It's going to be a touchback, but because it hit in the landing zone first, Brock, per the new rules this season, the ball comes out to the 20 and not the 30. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
A give to Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Looking to throw. Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Third and long for him here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Off play action, Goff. Buying some time right. Throwing deep down the near side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took... and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Goff on 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hey, kill.
On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing is gone. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Goff. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the second. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Fox now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Play fake, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. It's a design boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That looked like they're trying to bootleg out of some of this chaos, Kate, and unfortunately, well, he gets trapped right in the middle third, and you can't get to that space outside. You really do become a sitting duck in the middle of a broken play.
4th and forever coming up. Pistol snap to Jackson. He finds him beyond the marker. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Wow, nearly the unthinkable. He almost turned the block into 2 points, but they caught up to him at the very last second for the tackle.
I could feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown. They decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
Now bottling up as he gets the return to the 30. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try and take an option left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's caught for the first. And he'll go out of bounds just as he hits the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions with first and 10.
Hey, 76. All right. Here we go. 76. 76. Super 66.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. And the defender comes away with it. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They're out and set, first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Play action. Here's Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lamar out of the pistol. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jack Campbell at the INT. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On first down, it's gone. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his play's really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 3 now. Montgomery now up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
We're good.
They go play action with Goff. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Detroit touchdown. Seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
And he gets in for the score. The two-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate, but it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence, the offense is owning them.
Kicking team.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty. First and 10 from the 41. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He beams one deep right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. Some good work on that return, Brock. Gets this up to the 33. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They send a tight end in motion. First down, here's Lamar. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second down, Jackson to pass. He's on the move. And after all that, he still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He'll throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Getting out to his left. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Goff. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Flush down it. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Next to score, Ravens 27, Lions 24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Lions. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
17, 17.
Off play action, Goff. Laporta with the grab. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to...
He loses the football! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Chased out to his right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews with the catch. Running in the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 24. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The home team, still running back David Montgomery getting back to work. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. He's gonna push one deep down the right. This is caught inside the 15. And he's gonna take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So the Lions giving it another go, trying for 2 once more.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he gets into the end zone again! And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Wallace with a return here. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. On first down, Jackson escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play,
he's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push this to an 8-point game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Justin Tucker, the kickoff for Baltimore.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Returnable from the 2. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They've got first down from the 31.
2 for 1. 2 up. 6,
Now gone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's Goff. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. He's gonna try to drop it in deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Ravens get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
He's keeping it. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Henry on the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for Jackson. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. This our last play of the quarter. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they bring him down around the 34. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice gain by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stopped for just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Changing it up here, Jackson. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Ravens with a 2-score lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Another run for Henry. And he runs into some big bodies and is stopped right at the line. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Patrick with the catch. It's a race down the right side. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. And now the Lions line it up for a very important 2-point try. Now to throw. And to the surprise of nobody, they are in for 2 yet again. And that is not one, not two. That's 5 conversions in this game, Brock. And with that, they're the first NFL team to ever have that many in one game. So they're going to line up for the onside kick that may just decide this game. Just over a minute to play. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screw. Final minutes. You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They take a knee, and that should do it for us here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Ravens will fly home with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included.